All right, Hunter Elliott, rangehot.com, out here this afternoon doing a little practicing. Got a couple reviews going to wrap up. The one thing I'm focusing on today is my new holster. Well, it's not new anymore. It was new a few months ago. I was shooting the Infidel Gunfighter League up at Range 37, the Friday night fights, and I had been complaining about finding a really good light-bearing Kydex holster for my Glock 17. Fortunately, the gentleman that owns Advanced Holster, Brent, was shooting the match with me. He overheard me complaining. We got to talking. Next thing I know, a couple weeks later, he's got me a holster. I've been using it 3 or 4 different matches. Each one I've shot several times, as well as a lot of practices and training, be it classes I've taken and classes I've given. The holster's held up well. The one thing that I had a little bit concerned about is a light-bearing holster affecting my speed of the presentation. But, you know, my best times are .78 out of the holster on target. This is, I'm hanging right around .80, which is pretty par for me. Usually my best times were the holsters and guns that I had been using for years. I just started shooting matches with this holster, like I said, a few months ago, as well as about a year ago with this Glock 17. So I'm still kind of, you know, getting the feel of everything. So I wanted to do a couple draws today to demonstrate how well the holster is working, as well as the whole rig I've got set up. So stand by. There we go. Okay, so you see, empty gun. Those were right around .89, .90. Not my best, but not bad. I shot a match last night, and my ego's bruised because I didn't win. Actually didn't do very well at all, so I'm kind of contented with that. But focused on the gear. The holster's held up well. It works great. As you can see, holds the gun secure. Gun draws easy. Holster maintains its shape, so it's easy to find and reholster. And you know, I mean, I've been using this holster an awful lot, practicing shooting drills and different IDPA matches. It really hasn't added any kind of wear to the finish on my pistol. Not that that matters a whole lot. This particular light-bearing holster actually tinges on the light itself. Being that we're going to start doing some silencer reviews, I mentioned that to Brent. When he made this particular holster, he put me a pretty good rib here. So if I do have to go with some silencer sights, some tall sights, I can still run this holster. So anyway, so far so good. It's been very successful. The holster's held up well. I'm going to continue to press it into service for future matches. Hopefully I'll do better. But the gear's doing good. Now, with that said, the first time I ever used this holster was at the Friday night fights. First match I ever did, come in first place. 3 weeks later, I shot that same match again, come in second place.